In this video I'm going to show you the Magpul MOE K2 grip. Now this is a new grip for me and I was attracted to it because of the angle at which you see here. It looks a little odd from most of the other grips, other Magpul grips, and even the stock A2 grips. Here is your typical AR15 grip, and you notice how it comes back at more of an angle like so, versus this K2 grip where it comes down a little bit in this direction. And the reason I'm attracted to this is because I've always had trouble shooting the AR15 in a prone position or on the bench. And what it does is it's difficult for me to get my wrist lined up properly and comfortable when I'm in those positions. When I'm standing up, it's not that big a deal, but laying down and shooting on the bench, it is a big deal for me anyway. And I've always liked the way the AK grip has felt, except it's just narrow. It's like holding a little dowel rod or something in your hand. And so when I compared this to the AK grip, it has the same angle as the AK grip. So that kind of verified, you know, the good feelings I had with the AK, if we can say that. But in the past, I've messed around with a Troy battle axe, and it was just too small, and also the angle did not match this. It matched this. So it still did not suit me. But in this case, this really does help. So even when you're standing with the rifle slung in a single point sling, you can see a little bit of difference in the way my wrist is in this photo versus your typical Magpul grip, like the typical MOE they've seen here. So it feels a little bit more comfortable when you're standing there with it slung versus the MOE, the standard MOE. And now when it really comes into play though, and I think you can see the bend in my wrist in this shot here when using the K2 grip versus the MOE grip, there's a little bit of a bend in my wrist, and that, or lack of bend rather, with this grip, and that lack of grip, or lack of angle, lack of bend, really makes it a little bit more comfortable for me to shoot the gun. And I'm not sure if it's going to make me a better shot or not, but comfort wise it really makes a big difference. I'm totally in love with this grip. I'm probably going to switch it out on my hunting rifles because, you know, making a good shot and being comfortable when you take that shot for hunting is really critical. Right now I've just got it on my 3-gun rifle. I'm going to run with it for a while and see how it goes, but it's your typical Magpul stuff. I mean, we got the base pad here, or the bottom plate where you can take that off and stuff in there. I got some spare earplugs and some oil. Just a little bit extra when you need it out there in the woods, but typical stuff on the inside. Just only difference is that angle right here. And here's my most favorite grip at the time, which is probably going to be the K2 now, but this one here is the Magpul MIAD. I can never say that properly, but you know, it has that canted back angle that most other grips have, but this K2 with its downward grip or downward angle really gives me a much better feel when shooting the rifle. So if you have issues like what I just described or want to try something different, you ought to look into this grip here. I think it's going to solve a lot of problems for me. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video.